Hey everyone, Ashley here. So I hope y'all had a good Easter. I know I haven't posted in ages. This is just, um, I've been so busy. There's been so much going on, but I plan on filming a lot more frequently now since I am officially living on my own. Yay, happy dance. So today's topic is work is like high school for grown-ups, which it is. So you all know when you're in high school, you have bullies, the mean girls, people that are always trying to intimidate you and make you feel bad. Well, today we're talking about the same thing, but in work. So I recently started a new job, and it's been pretty good. I really like the work, but the people I work with, well, most of them are great. I really get along with everybody, but sometimes there's just, there's always that one person that makes you feel like you want to claw their eyes out. So I thought we could talk about people just acting like they're better than you, or that they run the business and they don't, they're not the manager, they're not your boss, they're just somebody that works there with you. Or, it could be coworkers, could be customers, bosses, pretty much, anybody. That random guy who comes in thinking he owns the place, you know what I'm talking about. Well, I have a girl at work who has been there, a few months longer than me, maybe 4 or 5 months longer than me, sorry, I can't talk, and she just acts like she's better than me in everything, and she's not. And I know she's not because other coworkers, even my manager, frequently have told me that she's lazy, she doesn't like to do her work, she pretty much just isn't a good worker. Well, she has decided to put a target on my back and act like everything that I do is wrong. So, for example, she came in the other day. I worked the night shift, she came in the morning, and basically she picked and found every little thing that she could that I hadn't done. There was not enough food made, there wasn't enough coffee made, I hadn't finished counting the drawer yet, and she was just, it was 10 minutes to 6, I got off at 6. Obviously I wasn't done counting my drawer, and I just put out as much food as I was told. She didn't train me, a different girl trained me, and I just put out what I was trained to put out. I didn't put out any more or any less because I didn't want to waste food, because it costs money. So she decided that she was going to tell me that the boss told her that I wasn't putting out enough food. Well, I knew that wasn't true because she would have told me herself, first of all. And second of all, she wouldn't have told her. If she would have told anybody else to tell me, it wouldn't have been her. So I knew she was lying, but I did what she told me to. I put more food out. I did whatever she told me to, just so I could get done and leave. I'd been there all night. I was tired. So finally, 6 o'clock, 6:30, I got to leave, and as I'm walking out, she's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to sound like I was being rude. I was just telling you so you didn't get in trouble." You were telling me because you wanted to tell me and act like you were, knew what you were doing. Well, pretty much that's happened everywhere I've ever worked. I worked at a nursing home for a while. I had a girl there who did the same exact thing, didn't do her work, put it off on me, I did everything, and I never said anything. She was very intimidating, I didn't want to piss her off or anything. But she pretty much just put everything off on me because she could. She took advantage of the fact that I did everything for her. So, after a while, I started getting very frustrated. I was not liking my job. I was miserable. I worked with her most of the time that I was there, and finally I'm done. I quit, and I left. And I feel bad that I left. I didn't give a notice or anything, but sometimes when people are acting like that with you, you know, you just get so strung out, you can't deal with it. And especially in that kind of job where you're responsible for other people's lives. But now she is actually in jail, so win for me. But I really like my new job. It's been a lot of fun. Everybody's really nice except this one girl. But she started to tone it down a little bit. She came in this morning when I was getting off, and she didn't mention anything about stuff I didn't do or whatever. So she's been better. I think she realized that she was wrong. And she knew that I caught her in a lie about my manager because she wouldn't have told her anything like that. So, you know, we all deal with bullies at work. It's just like high school. You leave school, you think, oh, it's over, you know, I'm free, and then bam, you're right back in it. You're right in the grips of some mean girl or guy, and, you know, they bring you down. They try to bring you down, and you have to be the bigger person. You have to be able to say, hey, look, I work here too, just like you. We're in the same boat, and you know, you might have been here longer than me, but you're not. That doesn't make you better than me. Your status does not make you better than me. So, especially if you're in the same position at work. You know, they're not a manager or anything like that. But even if you're just minding your own business, trying to make friends with everybody, there's always going to be that person that tries to be your enemy and bring you down. They might even do it sneakily. They might do it in your face. You never know. But if you just be the bigger person and do your job, you know, do the best you can, people are going to notice that, you know, you're doing a good job and that you're being the bigger person, and they'll admire that. So, really, you know, it's unavoidable. People being mean at work, just like being mean at school. Whether they're insecure or they don't like their position or they don't even like their job at all, it doesn't have anything to do with you personally. So don't take it personally. Just keep your head up. That's all I can say. You know, don't try to get revenge on them. Don't try to spread rumors or get them in trouble or anything like that. Just be the bigger person. Just ignore them. You know, do what they say, or if what they're asking you to do is ridiculous, then, you know, go to your manager and just explain to them what's going on. And ask your manager or, you know, your supervisor or whatever, ask them if you are doing something wrong, can you change it? Is there something you can do to make it better? But otherwise, you know, just keep doing what you're doing, because you know yourself if you're doing a good job. You know, if you know you're not doing a good job, you're not doing a good job. But if you know you are, then you are. And you just need to speak with that person and ask them, you know, what's going on? Why are they, you know, picking every little thing apart? And if that doesn't work, go to your manager and just ask them, because they're going to know better than anybody else. So, that's it for this video. And if you want to subscribe button is below. Thumbs up if you liked it. And hopefully I'll be posting a lot more frequently, thank God. And leave any comments below if you have any stories or examples of people being bullies at work to you, or if you've been a bully at work yourself. And, you know, you can explain any reasons why you did that, and maybe it'll shine a light for other people of why people are being mean at work to them. Okay, so I will post again next week, and I will see you guys later. Bye!